Souls eternal, the benevolent shadow, the past that refuses to rest in a shallow grave. Emathunjini esibhakabhaka encinga zami ziyandisa ndisakuzinza phambi kobukumkane bukayinza nanibona ndihlinza cukacha esinomkhitha thimba ingcuba buchopho ke bobhopho chopha chaza inyani kobujalo baye ngenanhloso yokwaphula buhlobo boyazi kuzima ngathi utshaba lakho lincume themba imbeko nothanda iminqweno yakho uqhube ke kuphuphe jonge kakhe phambi kwenyawo zakho ungaphinde ubhude phambi kwenkosi uthixo uqamata ngedolo uguqe mdali wezulu nehlabathi umnqule kuza kunge dlele ezimxino mana sivule nyembezi ezehlayo emehlweni mana sule abafana imilomo indlebe asivule rhasa amagama ngobutshothi igumbi libemnyama suke ezikhanya inkwenkwezi bukhazimla ubuhle bendalo ngembono ntshentula ukula kwindlebe ezimcuma gqiba ndihlwayela imbewu yobulumko kwintsimi thwale nkosi yami uthwale nkosi yami siqhubekeke nami ndwawela amaqhina nzima uzu ndithwale nkosi yami uthwale nkosi yami siqhubekeke nami ndwawela amaqhina nzima uzu ndithwale nkosi yami uthwale nkosi yami siqhubekeke nami ndwawela amaqhina nzima uzu ndithwale nkosi yami uthwale nkosi yami siqhubekeke nami ndwawela amaqhina nzima sakumangenzwane ngcucalase de ndiyokwela embefeni hlule ebunyameni de ndivele ekhanyeni kakade dlule ebuzimeni indlela endisingisele empumelelweni amaso atshona emqolweni ngengqiqo ngixhense eqongeni incuba buchopha engqondweni yokubona abantu abantsundu besodlulelana umondlulo wendlala nesinyanya sikhala kuba siyalabalaba esijongwane siphehlana nobulawo kumanxiwa ngenaqha dikwanti thwale nkosi yami uthwale nkosi yami siqhubekeke nami ndwawela amaqhina nzima uzu ndithwale nkosi yami uthwale nkosi yami siqhubekeke nami ndwawela amaqhina nzima uzu ndithwale nkosi yami uthwale nkosi yami siqhubekeke nami ndwawela amaqhina nzima uzu ndithwale nkosi yami uthwale nkosi yami siqhubekeke nami ndwawela amaqhina nzima
SoulaRadioLive at the Dojo Productions.
Oh my daughter. Some songs. Umolo Wangelo. And that was a song by Souls Eternal featuring a Black Scientist, recorded by 007 Productions. Thank you, Braz, for another wonderful track from that stable. So yeah, I humbly welcome you to SoulaRadioLive at the Dojo Productions, and of course you've got me, Mystic Verse aka Ndomiso Mvuso Kamhlawa, as a host like usual. And I'm giving you remember, it's the season finale, so siyavala amadodakazi, so we had to make this one the upper echelon type of performance. So namhlanje we have a live act up at Dojo Productions, and it is a flippin' honor for me to host Udalawe because his works speaks in volumes, music wise, like cultural, I don't know, man. And it doesn't be something like it because I want him to come in and tell you who he is himself. So Dakusta simvulele uGrootman yabo yambonisa babekomane noko siyahlonela. So right now I want you thathela zoli yakho ulight, thathela rhanqa yakho short bethelele kwesositulo ubotshelele kulo sofa and be glued. Do not move, don't go anywhere, don't switch the dial. If you miss a minute of this and those are so layers, but yeah,
SoulaRadioLive at the Dojo Productions.
Yeah. What the time to be alive, niggas? Check. What the time to be alive, niggas? Yeah. What the time to be alive, niggas? Yeah. Check. Yeah. What the time? Check. Soul Sisters, check. Queenstown, check. Yo, check. I'm in Bathi kuphephela blades akasonya Sisandi sakaqhosa inkunzi nazi sikhonya Noba ungalike ucomment ikaka kodwa uyajoin Yakubethe enhlizweni ithi go awuna avoid Sesingachopha Buddhas Lucas ya evolve Egas the 60 shooters Lucas ne revolve Noba ungafika utyhilis pillis ya dissolve Yigrasshopper ne-dickies pickies take song Break breaks Hlale sithethe owenzi off Xa ungabe uthethe ulwat namajita sonke siyabof You see we dogs come from the east Like sun when doing more Your hostile stag you A bunch of unicorns Yile bafuna lakhike khutshwa ngushinski Press repeat oko isihlwele zide zidinga Hold it down until idaxesha lide ijik Anzenzanga yonxaki yam uba ndinika Ndatsho kudala ndicinga ndaqhula uba ndiyadlala Simixe itali zonke za flavor zichakalaka Maponya yekispaza hamba yobuild mall Ukumkani fezile yonke into after all You been dope apparently zawufaka istall You on whose ropes umelwe qisa ufaka iboss Duke nibithi utshone emboneni ufaka i-reward Fonele bani ayo wrong number uthetha no-god
Soul Radio Live at the Dojo Productions.
Yo, man, yeah, it's hot in the studio right now. Oh, it's hot right now. What just happened right now is unbelievable. But nani nizazibonela la way yabo. Or nizazivela, you know, or nizazivela, whatever the case may be. But yeah, remember, this is Soul Radio Live at the Dojo Productions, whereby namhlanje kwi-season finale pilot season yethu yokuqala besiyenza apha ku-May 2024. We started off by calling an artist, and remember I said andizumbiza igama lakhe because I want to keep that suspense apha kune lo yabo. Right now it's about that time la way ba akazi introduce naye la way uta eksigrotman.
Exactly.
So yeah, you know the due process. You know the due process.
Molweni to every person listening and like Kamalam ufezile Richard Pato. Yabona ngozalwa yabo and ngokuthi but then complicated man lento yamagama yabo. But people better know me as Ukumkani Ozazi.
Sure.
And on the hip hop battle scene, they know me better as Just in Time. Yeah. But yeah, I've got a lot of psychological chambers that happen on doing. There's names in the aliases names. Sure. That I've called myself a pie. As time actually like evolved.
Sure.
But yeah, man, shout out to everybody listening and like and it's great to be here, bro.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, you said the other name was what? Just in Time.
Yeah, you have to just go there straight, bro. Like,
to the facts.
Holy shit.
Yeah. What do you mean, just in time?
Just in time, guys. This name has a bit of controversy. I wanna attach to it, especially this alias, particularly.
Sure.
The reason being, Just in Time was a name that I came up with just in time because it was on the battle scene and scrambles for money types of errors.
Sure.
And then one of my boy, Uche Arucheronomical, was hosting the draft leagues. While Dave, like Ulando, Chennai Grindith, was hosting in the main league and like the main card. So my boy Uche took us Osiris 89 as Ground Sky, Paranoia, and all of these niggas LP2, like Nucleus, from Mad Experiments, and then he took us and then he wanted us to participate.
Sure.
So we had to go in bit by bit and like reach up and not actually like make it seem yabona ukuthi singena sonke at the same time with my boys yabona. So it was Osai first and like reach up, and then yabona each of us had like battles in turn. But then we used to be super active even on ciphers at like reach up, with like freestyling outside and even battling nezinto ezinjalo yabona, like with cats nezinto ezinjalo. So yo man, like yeah, just in time because the battle league was like lacking, and like because people didn't recognize what angles were by then, and for like rebattling was not such a particular thing. They probably took it like a form of what they call dissing, and like Rachab in the commercial type of way, like Rachab, no, you dissing one, but then dissing is just disrespect, and like Rachab, it's not battling like with angles, with cadence, with build-ups, and like Rachab with punchlines, like isn't it that actually constitute like battling. It's not like a caveman type of art,
rock,
but
flint,
you know what I mean, a wheel, discover, like I know, so it's not on that type of shit, but it's more technical, because I actually like conjoined like battling and like Rachapne and dog, especially like with the samurai creeds and this was I don't know because like I was like, nah, it's a religion, man. And then I started like studying a lot of Japanese shit and I don't know, which were very African as well. They still are African, So they miss or they have shrines. I don't know, like a lot of things they like are familiar, but that's another conversation. But so just in time, I felt like I was just in time by that time. And like,
it's that simple.
It wasn't like so.
It's not rushed.
I had to flip and make it, and a whole book about this. But then it was just that. It's like because I didn't want to use kumgano zazi, because I needed to separate like my alters from a side where I can actually like be a business and a brand and actually build my brand, and then the type of side where you actually like a person. Because that's why you don't see like cigarette adverts and it's actually bad for somebody to actually like be smoking in like particular like in public or some places in the media. So people have to put up a particular good boy facade, especially like in South Africa. And not necessarily like be themselves. Like people or Red Fox, for example, and like comedians and from that used to be.
Who the hell is a Red Fox? Like age difference if you like who the hell is that now? Like who the hell is a Red Fox? I only know Fox. That's Fox sound.
Shout out to Fox, bro.
yeah. And Balo, this woman
Foxy Brown. Okay.
Those are the only Foxies I know. Who the fuck is Foxy Red?
Okay. Red Fox.
Foxy
Red.
Who the heck is
that
Red
sounds
Fox?
like somebody associated with Drake, but anyway.
And now nobody wants to be associated with that guy.
Hey, bro, because they say it's pedo music now, but then I didn't say that disclaimer.
We didn't. No.
None of that was
Drake.
sick.
Don't sue us. We're still broke. So who the hell is Red Fox?
So Red Fox is like one of like the earliest black comedians like in America. I don't know about.
Okay.
So these niggas used to do like stand-up comedy on vinyls and like do stand-up comedy on vinyls, and it didn't have a visual. Like sort of like something that's happening now. Like without the visual, but it's actually recorded. So people like used to sit back and actually listen to the jokes and pranks and whatsoever. But then Red Fox was actually like very special or unique in a particular way. He used to be able to cuss and like Richard. He was the first nigga that like Richard to actually like say Fox and understand like live on stage. Even when they gave him a show like on HBO and like understand they gave him the same license because he was living the type of life, because that's what made Red Fox what Red Fox was. Understand the uncensoredness, the rawness, and the unpredictability of it. So that guy used to come onto stage with a glass of whiskey and like Rachab and a cigarette and smoke like on stage while performing. You understand? Yeah. So he's naturally relaxed. So everything comes organically and like understand, instead of like planned or rehearsed
premeditated.
Or like, some premeditated. So
So that's where just in time comes from.
So that's where just in time comes from, because I needed to separate him from Kumgani, because Kumgani is a total different animal.
I know. I've heard him. I've heard it. Like if you were timid, you would run. It takes balls.
Yeah.
It takes balls just to be around Ukumgan.
Sure.
So yeah, I get it, Unatalo. So mainly, with hip hop, when you chose battle rap, why? Why battle rap? Why did you? Because you see, for most people, they believe battle rap is more about the cussing and the and the derogatory language and all that negative stuff.
Yeah.
They don't see any positive effect. I don't know if you know the movie called Bodied.
Yeah.
Well, everybody is that girl, that Nancy, the nagging Nancy.
Yeah.
You know that girl. This is not good. Tell them to go mama, okay.
Yeah.
But
Sensitivity.
And as old as you are, you chose that.
Yeah.
You just went for that. Even right now, when I'm thinking, okay, I want to work with Kumgan, and I think about all the things I do, I think, fuck, I have to organize a battle. If I don't organize a battle, then I don't get to Kumgan's house. I don't. So, like, why? Why? Because there's many crafts. It's like Nanda Ketu Pala, or like songs. I chose songs.
Yeah.
I tried battle, I couldn't control the anger. It got to my head. No more anger. I don't want to be Bruce Banner. No hulking anymore. So why that? Why battle?
It's not that that's the only thing I do.
Oh, trust me, I know.
I
know.
But then, like, battle rap,
it became the core.
I didn't choose battle rap. Battle rap chose me.
Oh shit!
It sounds cliche, and it sounds
prophetic.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm blowing my own horn. Not in the wrong way, not in the diddy like. No diddy. And like, so, like, how it chose me. I was in primary school.
Sure.
And like, you understand. So, typical kid from the hood I like to read a lot, and like, because they say now there's a difference between nerds and geeks, and like, so I was in the nerd department, I guess, and like, so when I saw these niggas, at school, I wanted during break and after school, they used to like battle, like, shout out to Chronicle Storm, shout out to Vulgar Pollution, so we were at Ntutugu and in Kagiso, so the first time when I actually like saw these niggas go at it, I was listening to these guys fascinated and mesmerized and hypnotized at the same time. So I thought to myself, man, this is the type of shit that I like read in my Dr. Seuss's books. It's like, you understand? It's like, cat in the hat type of shit. It's like, those simpleton types of rhymes. I still remember my first verse. That would be like so weird to kick it, but then don't dare me. It's exclusive. I probably might add it in my coming songs. Just randomly or use it as a skit. We never know. But I saw these two cats battling. So I do not know like the technical rules. It's only a 2-man competition. Okay, it can be doubles. And I've never seen threes being done. I think we've just invented threes. Or like 3-man battles. That would be crazy as fuck though.
It would be.
Probably a 5-man battle. But
Battle Royale.
Yeah, but I've seen like Battle Royale though. It's like 10 men down. Shout out to Graveside. You know about this. 10 men down. I'm like, okay, so so when I heard these guys, I'd like go at it, and then I just started kicking, bruh. And they felt so offended, both of them, bruh. Like, you understand? I'm disrespecting the battle, and I don't do all these niggas. I wanna battling, and don't do. And these guys didn't understand. I was just feeling the vibe, but then they started dissing me. Both of them started dissing me.
At the same time.
At the same time. So I became the biggest embarrassment because I was like a fat kid, about a low self-esteem, and like about my friends are unpopular, we like the nobodies of the school, and here I am making myself a fool in front of them. And the boys didn't want to walk with me back then. And like going back home, I had to walk by myself. It's like, such a shame. Such a shame. So I went back home, mirror talk, like mom spaghetti. Palm sweaty, that type of thing.
Coming back for you.
You know what I mean? So following day I arrived, I don't know what gave me the khaspa.
as the Jewish people call it, like the balls. Yeah, I don't know what gave me the chaspa, but then, yeah, I was challenging these niggas a short break. Yeah, man.
Round 2.
Yeah.
You killed my master 10 years ago.
Yeah. Well, you know what I mean? And like, I'm coming back, like, you know what I mean? And like Scorpion with new chains, one for one, like, okay. So, yo, these dudes like tried to like battle me at the same time, and I kept just like rebattling everything. But I did not even know that it was actually called rebuttal. I just knew that I liked doing this shit and I could do it better than them.
Yeah.
And like, you understand?
Yeah.
And I guess that's where the monster grew.
Alright.
So after like the monster, because I was more into like writing and understand, but not writing for a particular person. I used to write about like what I'm necessarily reading or how I'm actually viewing the universe. I still write like that, weirdly. But then I find like hip hop like a martial arts, and understand I like battling.
Sure.
As a martial art, ciphering and battling, and like it's basically like two twins, it's like sharp two sides of the same coin.
Sure.
So like in battling, and like you get to gain a lot of techniques in like from different masters. Because if you have monkey style, like you understand, and I have dragon style, and like another person comes up with snake style, and giraffe style, and
elephant style.
You know what I mean? That's like a vibe for a different cat, because there's cats in a battle that would probably come up in a scientific way. There's cats that would come up in a witty type of way. There's cats that come philosophical, and there's cats that come brute force, kiki, and understand. Some that comes in personal. So there's many expressions to what battle rap is. So I think it's like a Pokemon journey, got to catch them all. But yeah, that's what Ash is, man. Yeah.
Soul Radio Live at the Dojo Productions.
2024. God knows us. Mystic verse. And you who's listening. Check. Alip. Check. Alip. Saluda amajona dance and bale ngabayeva nami inhliziyo yami igcwale ngelichoyo ndidihale ngabusho uphando lwakho ngadungame utyhala ungadu yebo naphakade ngelichoyo ndidihale ixesha liseninzi uba sivane ezo sichiba nezohlungu sizingcwabe ngelichoyo ndidihale ngathi nganibulela but enqhake umntu nqonke nanto ngcono makhe ndiyabulela ngakho konke uncedo lwenu njike njonge amehlo yababutha bangubonke nshwakathele kulilonke indlela zenu zibe mhlophe uphile ubomi bakho ngathi uxoke ngangumndebele ulotshe ngangumvenda ju resort sidibanisa inkuni sonke sothi nxaba sojisa sidinga ibhoko mntana xheko ndidiscos kwamanye izinyanya sikade sishode awunapicture 1040 makunyiwa nze ndicophe kumfina nomphokoqo onengobo sikwade xhosa ke ndironke catching all this book ujike ukonke scroll ujike nawo ungathi usifoste you've been doing this for long now yeah Joe way since Khali like when Dobson will accept it I racist khab grew up on both ends I can't fake it spal and it doesn't take much just to make it spal but then hali saluda amajona denza nibala nabaliva nami inhliziyo yami igcwale ngelijoyo nidehale usho uphando lwakho ungaduncame utyhala ungaduyeka unaphakade ngelijoyo nidehale ixesha liseninzi uba sivane ezo sichiba nezohlungu sizingcwabe ngelijoyo nidehale ngathi nganibulela but enqhake umntu nqange nanto ngcono makhe ngelijoyo nidehale
Soul Radio Live at the Dojo Productions.
So yeah. And then that was that. Just in time. Kumganuzas. Now, last bit. What do we talk about? What do you want to talk about?
bro.
Yeah, because it's not about me alone. Yeah, because I don't want to come with a cliche. Like right now, you know what I'm thinking? Okay, next coming projects. And you might want to punch me in the face because I know some of these things. Because I already know them.
Yeah.
And then now, why am I asking them? Because I know you have an upcoming project.
Yeah.
I know that. And there's Olotumare out already. Single. And my God, it's doing wonders. That single. That song. I don't want to lie. That song has got me through shit.
Yeah.
Boy, literally, I almost fought with a guy.
Yeah.
You know, because he couldn't believe I know the person who's singing the song. And I'm like, I know this guy. Why would I lie about that?
Yeah.
And he's like, no, this is an American.
No, bro.
And I'm like, this is American. I'm like,
wow.
But
that's the dude I'm talking about.
And
bro.
I'm like, this is the guy's song. I know that. So that's why I'm asking, besides the battle rap and the just, because I really wanted to know the just in time. The just in time was like,
an enigma. An enigma.
And I'm like, what? Because I saw the poster. You know, where it's you versus the other guy. It's an old poster.
Yeah.
So I'm like, who the hell is just
in time? Yeah, and my face is on it.
It's right under you. And I'm like, just in time, okay.
Yeah.
It's fast food. Every day we learn everything new.
Yeah, bro.
And I know I'm crazy myself because I've got those, alter egos myself.
Yeah.
And most people don't understand it. And I don't want to talk about that right now because that's a podcast of its own.
Yeah, what the hell, yeah.
Because people just don't understand it. And I'm like,
yeah.
I might need to give you a psychological book first.
Yeah, for you to like analyze all these levels. And
then I say,
who's like that chick and then Crazy Jane. Who's that?
Who the hell is that?
Crazy Jane from Doom Patrol.
No, I don't know that. What the hell is that?
Crazy Jane is like from it's from DC. Doom Patrol is made by DC, and like so Crazy Jane has got like multiple personalities. So she calls it the railway station or the underground station. So she goes into a subconscious. Her mind is like a railway station.
Yeah.
So every time she changes with the subconsciouses, there's other ones that have super strength. Like she actually gets that super strength. Every time her personalities change. So she keeps fighting with each part of herself, and like who should actually like take control of the main body. And I don't know.
That's always the thing. You wanna go? I'm like, okay, Mystic versus doing wonders, and then the music comes with a song. I'm like, oh yeah. Mystic verse. Wait a minute.
It's seasonal,
boy. It happens like that.
It's seasonal.
It happens like that. So I'm like, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah.
What do you want them to know about you? Because I know I'm gonna talk about the parts where they can find you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure they find your music.
Yeah.
There are those performances. So I'm gonna post them on the same channel that I'm posting these on.
Okay, word.
I'm gonna make sure they see.
Get a visual.
Yeah, but what do you want? Like, what kind of context do you want attached to that Kumkanu Zazi slash? Because kukhoseko notata umkhuluma kuliyo mos.
Okay, that's
and then another slash just in time. And they're gonna see the battles because I'll be organizing under some of the battles. Because that's part of what I want. And I want them live here on the Soul Radio live session.
Sure.
I want them live here. The battles
like keeping the game fresh, man. Plus, especially since there's Kendrick and Drake thing, it's like that's actually occurring. But man, that's like a whole saga and the whole album. But then anyway,
it's happening and we can't do anything about it. But anywho, besides Drake, what else do you want them to know about you?
What else do I want them to know about me?
What's important for them now so that bazokwazi digest, because I know there's a lot coming.
I know. I've got a couple of projects coming up and like I want. And a couple of comic books and books like that I necessarily write. So everything literary and not necessarily imaginary, but like everything that's like literature based.
Sure.
Yeah, so it necessarily even works with sound. I think there might be a couple of battles coming up.
Not much. That one is a tick. We already have a green tick over there.
Yeah. So about that, like, but then besides the promotional ish and like one.
Sure.
What I would like people to know and understand I think like artists, especially like artists like in the regions that are close and like just stop this pompous thing and like about themselves. and start working with each other and for a collaboration is key and like so I think like artists should start like working with each other and for one and doing one great thing to somebody and like reach up a day and like won't kill you and like and just doing something good for somebody a day but we can't even talk about what's good and or bad because other people are what I want subjectively and I want objectively so
it depends
so nothing much in like and sharp and I think like a lot of niggas we should start like working together quite a lot and I don't have a qualm like with sound and with music or what type of genre or be it trap or be it drum or whatsoever because whatever you're necessarily doing and like if sound is good it's good bro and like you can't like disrespect that fact what the soul feels and what the natural order and like of vibration is so man I think we should start listening to each other a bit more and having a bit more communication and like and understand like let's sympathize and empathize as well because I think empathizing is much more difficult because you have to actually literally experience it but then I think we should like start listening to each other quite more and criticism criticism is not constructive criticism yes
constructive there's also destructive
I want a destructive criticism but if criticism is there and like let's be able to learn and new things new styles and another one let's embrace ourselves man and because nobody's telling our stories and like
no one will. The hunter cannot tell the story of
the lion story for real. So like man, like we should start like being ourselves, start embracing ourselves, start rocking our own gear, and start eating our own food, start doing like ezinye izinto yabona ndiyaxakeka yabona like like the andikwazi like chapo zenza ngediscipline uyabona ngolo hlobo but
called being a human
exactly yabona but then nyanzelekile man like sikwazile uphila sikwazile usurvive yabona as a race yabona and as a people and I'm not just talking about black as a race as the human race in totality yabona sikwazile man usurvive yabona as it is but man besides that I'm just a simple dude that likes pizza.
Nothing else.
I like pizza. I like I got like weird habits as well. And like because everything it can't like be serious. Why are you just talking knowledge or whatsoever? Because like even the Buddhas have a Buddha with a golden ball, like the playful one. And even God has a playful side. And like because he speaks a child's language and like so it's holy to other degrees. And understand when you think in a child's form, and understand. So, that's why I even like mentioned Red Fox earlier on. And those are people that are actually free. And like people like Mashatini and like and understand. Like people that used to request Mkomboti and like and then like Ijuba like would get sent like reach out to Heathrow in London and like reach out before he actually performs. You understand?
Because that's what he wants.
Exactly, bro. Like Brenda Fassi like arguing like, for a hotel room. And like understand.
Soul Radio Live at the Dojo Productions.
Mystic First, Soul Sessions, Queenstown, local to live, yo. Local to live. Check. Yo.
I love you, Equinox.
Wanna fuck with the face? I put your fucking nuts on your chest. If you look like a morbidly blessed, I don't park in the rest. Never give a margin the rest. Fastest time gun in the west. Anybody want proof? Watch me put the cuts on the roof where my boss leave a hole in the booth. Here to sharpen the youth. Do I know what the motive is? Shoot to replace what you stole is the truth. This nigga ain't that yet. These are repercussions of a dumb bitch. Stupid wanna fuck in my cum, make him come with. Take a look at my shit and then ride it to the sunset. Cause crime only matters when the success lasts with the moon. Gathering a horse on a June while the first cowboy was a coon. Now I let the punches blow me the Yankees just from a tune. Just to live it up and hit the saloon. But it was that Bumping in the crib with my boys, taking out the sip from the voice, put your lips on the Royce. Before we put a fist in your choice, cause we fucking with space cowboys, buddy, what's that noise? Bumping in the crib with my boys, taking out the sip from the voice, put your lips on the rock top. Yeah, you still vibe, check. Still, soul session, still vibe. Check, yeah, check, yeah. Wanna fuck? Oh, yeah. I hope you're still vibing with this, know what I mean? Check, jump. Yo, check it out, that's verse 2 with its gunshots, biscuits and its gumdrops. It's Moses on a soapbox and roses when the pine drops. Right you with the right on, it's a dead squeeze from a python. Couldn't let it be bygones, cause they take your shit and it's bygone. Never let them wanna split your denim while you jumping fences from the cops. Stay independent, make him cool, medic, critic, photogenic, and a shot. It's time to dead it, when it's time to get it, I'm about to let it in a pop. Taking notice of a bullet floating in the steady approaching from a clock. Protagonist, so hazardous, flows ravenous, gold medalist, no challenges, smoking cannabis, not bad. Protagonist, so hazardous, calling analyst, why you? Yo, you threw me off there, George.
No, we take it now.
Yeah, I shouldn't do, you threw me off there, George. Come on, kick your back.
That was crazy.
Soul Radio Live at the Dojo Productions.
So Soul Radio Live at the Dojo Productions, coming with sweet conversations between now Mystic Verse and Uput Kumganozaza / Just in Time, the better rapper. God damn. It's been a wonder. It's been like I hope le nto ndidla ngoyithethe kwezi zifundayo zincinci intobana I chose Utakomgane for a reason, because first of all he's older than me. Right? Yeah, that's just clean. So now they always look at me as if I'm the oldest one. Now I'm bringing someone actually old into the picture, and I'm like, see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, museum. I brought a museum.
There's the museum. Not me. I'm just an exhibition in the fucking corner. But they don't get it. So hip-hop, this is how we pick up hip-hop, through these small conversations with these people where they get to learn and interact with the soul of the artist and understand what's going on behind the mic. Because once I start rapping my songs and once I start doing graffiti, once I start dancing, once I start DJing, trust me, I'm not in the mood of explaining anything. At that point, I'm assuming you're just going to catch up. Like, oh, God, that's what you're doing. Because that's hip-hop. I'm not going to be there in the bumping a sound and nanny you through the whole way. Masambe nana. No. If you don't get it, you don't get it in Zokshi.
Straight.
Because this is hip hop. Like, there are songs that take years for a band to decipher them, because they don't want to break themselves down to the level of the song. They want to remain. And the artist pompas. Because everything we do, especially everything I do is not for him. It's not for my benefit. It's what I can do, and it's hip hop. So if hip hop we are here for a minute, trust me, it's gonna be a dull blade. You can't swing with a dull blade.
For real.
You can't. You have to keep swinging. So there has to be platforms that keep you on your toes. Which is what Soul Radio is all about. Through Izar sessions, the ciphers, and now the podcast. Because those are the three forms that I've chosen right now. That's all I can handle right now. I have other things going on in my life that require mbeba at some times. So doing these small things keeps me on my toes. And I'm not going to do it alone.
Facts.
You can't be la samurai solo giyoto.
Like you always swinging.
You need rest. Nah, man. And you need a human sometimes. Because you're not going to see your flaws up until to point them out and say,
this is what,
your footwork is sloppy.
Sure.
And it's not going to be a nice experience. It's not going to be a nice experience, because hip hop is a You know,
It's a
contact
sport, yeah.
sport.
It's a contact sport for
Yeah,
real.
contact sport. Don't expect Best of Julie's
And
punch.
it's athletic.
Yeah, no, you have to be on your toes every time.
Facts.
Every time. Be ready for anything and everything.
Yeah.
Because you see, you get these people chilling and going, there's no hip hop going on. Hip hop must go on everywhere you are because we're
Kind of
doing
for
hip
real.
hop.
Kind of for real. Like,
Because even if I'm in college, they know hip hop.
yeah.
Banse Church, Marastin, hip hop.
Yeah.
And that's all I talk about. If you hate it, you hate it. It's
Yeah.
who I am. I'm mindy.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna explain Gwen but you should actually this is my soul, first of all.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Yeah, for real.
Why do I owe you explanations about what I am?
Facts.
Well, because I was there alone doing this. Now,
Yeah.
boom, now you're fooling.
No, because like now I wanna like hip hop now.
Sure, but
Hip hop is that's true.
yeah.
Hip hop is I don't know, it's the weirdest thing and it's the most rebellious thing
Ever.
and it's the most uncontrollable thing. It's freedom. Oh yeah, for fun.
Yeah.
Hip hop is like the true ultimate meaning of freedom.
Yeah,
You
well
understand?
put, well put.
Because hip hop like takes a lot of genres, and for money you could do anything within hip hop. You understand? Because people like have sampled jazz, then for money incorporated into hip hop. People have sampled R&B, put it into hip hop, reggae into hip hop, piano into hip hop,
hip-hop, yeah.
kwaito into hip hop, and like that. So hip hop is like the most. It can alter shapes.
That's the best part about it.
Yeah, and the other thing about it is that like it's a library, Joe.
Okay.
It's a huge library because as I was like stating like different styles that MCs like have. Like there's MCs that like geographical concepts, like and then that's like a study to some type of point. There's cats that like literature. You understand? There's cats that like science. There's mathematical cats out there. And there's political cats out there. And when people ask you, it's like, no, you just like spitting that off the dome and like ranch up, and there's no like because like check out like Rakim is more astrology and like understand and no KRS-One and like about knowledge of self, which is like more consciousness types of teachings, and then you find immortal techniques in them and like they speak
you
about
better watch what the fuck flies out.
but then it's like more politically orientated.
Yeah, and if you're not on par with what he says, you always peg him as the angry type.
But not actually like recognize what his whole
What
main
he's
mission
saying,
is actually about politics, because even the titles are named Revolutionary Volume 1.
Yeah, especially those mixtapes that he did 1 to 4.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So like there's always like a space for you like within hip hop. Last Emperor, for example.
Oh yeah.
You understand? He was like it was a comic book reader's dream to actually listen to The Last Emperor. You understand?
Secret Wars.
You know what I mean,
Part
bro?
1, 2, and 3.
You know what I mean, bro?
3. Oh my god.
So like if you have an imagination, you understand? It was, and he doesn't cuss that much, you understand? So it used to be like tapes that we used to like listen to in front of our parents, while you cleaning this and this. So hip hop has got that type of freedom, and it's beyond like a particular genre or particular style or a particular behavior. I'm a break dancer, so break dancers don't hang out with MCs or MCs don't. But then everybody's like one and like one. So now the way of competing, I know sometimes it's like a rapper, I should be the best. I should always call myself the best, and I don't do it. That's like getting old,
But that's typical of the rapper, though, because I'm a rapper.
Because a lot of times you say I.
You are that attuned with your ego.
I am
rappers.
understand.
Yeah.
But then, man, we should try different angles, man. I think even language should be re-evaluated. You understand?
Yep.
Language itself and how it's placed or how it's put or how it's constructed. Because we can say one thing in a particular way, but you can interpret it in a whole lot of ways. Just like words, tongue. The tongue, I like the job. The tongue. Like, come on, bro. Like, there's a lot, that's. So I think like there's a lot to look at as the human race, because people like we've already discovered everything and it's fine.
Oh
now.
hell no!
And like,
There's
I
still
want-
a lot.
There's still a lot that we don't know. I want or 90 odd or 80 something odd percent of the ocean not being known what actually lives there.
What's going on?
So we just know a fragment like
of
whatever is going on
Around us.
around us, bro.
and that's why I love that definition. Hip hop. Hip hop is hip means movement, and then hop means intelligent. Yeah. Intelligent movement.
For sure, an intelligent movement.
Yeah, an intelligent movement. I love that because there's been debates because redefine it means funky movement. Hey.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, well,
Like-
it kind of takes everything away now.
Yeah, but you know what's the sucky thing about it? About the sucky thing about it is that they're trying to define something that has always been here, that is older than mountains, that is older
that's us.
than the planet, that is older. And you can't define anything like that because a person has done hip hop from the beginning. And like, you understand? Because even from Heartbeat, and like, that's why it's called a beat, and like, because from Heartbeat, and like, it's a pulse. So pulse is vibration. What creates universe? Universe is created by vibration. So what combines particles at like a particular vibrations at like so sound is a very huge thing. It's like because it defines what color is, it defines what you're looking at, it defines what solids are, and like and it defines how you view your reality. Basically through sound. So hey Joe, people like want to define hip hop like. Our ancestors were doing hip hop like around fires, Joe. And like I understand that because now it's Tota. You have like a family tree. Even Nango, Nango. And understand we don't know ourselves and like to our fullest extent to where do we actually come from. Because it's limited. You understand? There's people that could do it like my dad, like for 2 hours. And like busy expressing himself, like where he came from here he came to this family, from this family it went to this family. You understand? Because that's how you actually like divine yourself.
That's the divine and ultimate level of consciousness, and it's the epitome of hip hop.
Yeah, I understand. Because
to know yourself to that level, you're gonna
yeah. Because Nakona, it's improvisational as well. And understand because you speak it from Vogotelo as well, and understand what there's something that you necessarily feel, so you utter it and like in its greatness or in its allure, like how stories were told to you by your forebears. And understand. So like hip hop is that type of sanctity and like that type of spirituality that like lands within the mind, and even within the spirit. It relates to everybody, because everybody can bounce and like catch up to something, and like I think that's the hop bit of it. I understand. Like everybody can bounce, bro. So on a real, bro, like this thing, like it's far bigger than us, and nobody can actually like contain it. Nobody can actually control it because there's even younger cats that are coming up.
Fresh,
that are super dope. Like like these kids
and the super whack ones.
Yeah, because there's always a batch. There's always a batch because
bad batch.
Yeah, the bad batch. It's like it can't be like
all the time.
Purity. So yeah, man, it's just like embracing everything that it is, and learning as much as possible because life is an experience. It's just experiencing it, and not trying to like define anything about it.
Sure.
It doesn't belong to anyone. Today I might be whack. Tomorrow I might be tight. It's like tomorrow I might be tight. It's like
mediocre this other time.
Or even blatantly like whack. Understand? Because like even rhyme sequences, they evolve as well. Understand? Because kids now don't write like people like used to write in like in the
even
80s.
I don't write like you do.
Exactly. What the fucking hell? Okay, I need to like I want to like come up with an angle. Alright, I don't. But then each timeline has their own type of weapon set. Like this is how we actually like use our own weapon set. And they've mastered it. If I like yo, brother, slang that they're actually using now, the rizzes and like run sharp and yo, you got riz. I'm thinking, okay, rolling paper, and that's all I know. But nah, charisma, bruh. And like I'm like, oh, you ain't got riz, okay. So that's what it means. And for man, it takes a while. And like the chap, are we buffering though? Well, are we buffering? So yeah, museum vibes. And like I wanna, but then hey.
Yeah.
It's nice to actually like watch it, yeah, and it's nice to actually like learn it, yeah. And it's actually dope. Like even when cats like go out there and experiment, yeah, with what like kids are doing and like the chap and don't do it, yeah, and it would be dope as well. Like the chap, even if the youngins actually like do, yeah, what what's necessarily do and combine this thing, and for one, because we leaving a footprint like on the planet, so why not actually like do something even far doper and like because.
Yeah.
You know, to like people actually should combine in order to like get this knowledge together, because we like hiding like knowledge as if we like monks from different like disciplines or different schools. Like you're running away with your scrolls and I'm running away with my scrolls, and then now we can't like sit down. What if I have the cure to a toothache, like Rajab, and what if you have the cure to a headache? But you're taking your scrolls away, and then I'm taking my scrolls away, and we're not putting them together.
Nothing.
Nobody gets nothing, and we live in pain.
That's crazy.
Exactly.
So yeah, on that note, yeah, man, that was the season finale of Soul Radio Live at the Dojo Production. And I would love to thank you, Prayabo, for coming. You know, it meant a lot for you to come here and come bust your rhymes here. You know, it was crazy. And for a moment at the dojo, there was fire. For a moment, even tonight, the kids, I have something to keep them warm, man. If they start crying, yeah, man, I just play them something. Listen to this.
Pump some this.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. So, yeah, if you would like to be part of Also Radio Live, because it's not like I'm necessarily going out there to certain people. Anyone can be part of it.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of hitting me up, Paku Mtobomi Sessions, Paku Facebook. If you hit me up there and synthetic with DM, trust me, we're gonna make it happen. But do not expect Subane expectations, because so fika pas ngoko microphone yam ne laptop. It's not like there's anything big going on here. But it's hip hop. That's the only big thing that's going on here. We're here for hip hop. And if you expect me to deliver, I will. And Namgens like expect about to leave, because come on, like uta city standard. When you come on stage, we go just in time, and he came just in time. So it's that, and I hope you enjoy it, and will hear me on the next one. So peace out. And enjoy the last song. The last song, Esavalanga, will be Olutumari. Hoping you've enjoyed the 3 songs I based for Familia Uta, which was Uhale, What a Time to Be Alive. What was the third one? Oh, the third one was the jumble up of old verses. I remember. Yeah, there was a mashup there. Yeah, and there was a mashup there. So yeah, we hope you appreciate the creativity, man, and stay hip hop, man. Love hip hop, do hip hop, be hip hop, and yeah, it'll treat you good like it did us, So yeah. So Radio Live at the Dojo Productions. Peace out from Mr. Chris.
Rest in peace, FSK.
Aware. Sure, put it.
Soul Radio Live at the Dojo Productions.
Dirt's in my telescope, I see life and meaning. Breath gives me a hell of hope to which light is eating. We met and it's kind of dope to which I am leaving. I'm trapped in this envelope and can't touch the ceiling. It's rent in a different home, but now I'm revealing a sense that was never known. Allow us to meet him as rare as the abalone on sea points of demons. A reef that was set in stone that stands out for eons. Far on these waves come my heart in the rains and the laughter of children that play with a spray gun, the sound of balloons and an ice cream with no one. The journey of rivers to where oceans may run its pattern. The birth of a phoenix born from a Latin. A spark of light rockets the earth circling Saturn. A halo's on a demon, dead stars within its axis. How do you ask the questions when a god is lost for answers? Son, its meaning. The privilege of life poisoned by feeling is the I knows. The people with bones and palm readings. I just write poems. I am not here to stop believing. And death is an alarm to tell you wake up, you dream. I'm Olodumare. I'm here to create. In life I will give, and in death I will take. My people are black, that's not a mistake. I am Olodumare, and my people are great. Said I am Olodumare. I'm here to create. In life I will give, and in death I will take. My people are black, and it's not a mistake. I'm Olodumare, and my people are great. Said I am I'm a sky painting sky god, my cosmos is canvas. As dark as the universe and color found in panthers. The keeper of keys and a time warping master. A sidewinding serpent and crip walking cancer. I'm limitless, I'm built from the hands that build pyramids. That lies within your textbooks and lives within the hieroglyphs. That's why they changing colors and that's why they changing images. To make you hate yourself and later on to hate your son. That's not right. These niggas just rigged the dogfight. Illuminate the world with civilizations and no dark light. Recognize myself in the universe, better park right. They couldn't stop the mission, now we're running through the stoplight. The spotlight is from the pineal and sun, it's God's might. I recognize myself in my people and know it's forthright. Color isn't privilege in a world where you were born light, but color is a privilege in a world where you were born. I'm Olodumare, I'm here to create. In life I will give, and in death I will take. My people are black, that's not a mistake. I am Olodumare, and my people are great. Said I am Olodumare, I'm here to create. In life I will give, and in death I will take. My people are black, and it's not a mistake. I'm Olodumare, and my people are great. Said I am Olodumare,